sure I am currently actually, the video is actually working. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, because I did just record a part of it, and it found out that the video wasn't working. So we go to my channel again, sort of thing. And yes, it is working. Alright. So basically, today's video is going to be actually replacing my old, what I used to do on Minecraft, which is basically, like, talk about what's going on in my life recently, and talk about some other stuff. And while I do miscellaneous stuff in the background, and I talk about, like, my channel and other stuff like that. So, recently, as most of you guys know, I did actually a, what's it called? A video about, like a video for Fast and Furious cars. And I think it's a pretty good video, personally. So, yeah. So right now in the background, you guys are seeing me transport the cars, so getting all the, 10 Fast and Furious cars back into my main garage. And then I'll be, doing that. But yeah. So basically, that's what I'm doing in the background. And yeah, so basically, in real life, as of right now, kind of big news for me. I'm actually upgrading. So basically, my parents haven't had to pay for my phone to get fixed, because it's technically their phone. Like I'm still living with my parents. I'm not, living in my own house. I'm still living by their rules and whatnot. And basically, I'm on their phone plan, and they're like, you're not upgrading your phone unless you're gonna pay for it or whatnot. And I'm like, oh, come on. Because I always crack them, so I'm like, okay, that's understandable though, my phones, I'm not too good with phones in the past, so I can understand their, their stance on that, where they're like, no, we're not gonna do it. Well, basically, since I've had this phone, this current phone I have right now, I haven't cracked it, and had them have to pay for it. Basically, if I cracked it, I paid for it with my own money and brought it to, Apple and had them pay, get it fixed. So basically, yeah, so basically, starting, Tuesday I'll be getting the phone. Basically, I'm getting, my mom's old, free iPhone 6s Plus, because her and my dad both upgraded to iPhone 7. She got an iPhone 7 Plus, my dad got an iPhone 7 normal. He got his in jet black, she got his in, the pink color. I can't remember what color the pink is. But basically, that's what, they got. I'm getting her 6s Plus, and we're selling my SE, which is basically the size of the iPhone 5 with the engine of the 6, which I obviously like a lot. Oh, why did I jump in the... I'm an idiot. Alright, well, I'm gonna just run over there now and get a freaking any vehicle. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter too much to me, but whatever. So yeah, basically, crap. Basically, yeah, that's something cool. As well as that, I'm currently doing testing. A lot of people don't know that. I'm, currently testing in my school, and as much as I hate it, it's just something we all have to do. And yeah, I'm kind of like, to be honest, I'm kind of like a little bit worried about my grade and the way it is. I mean, I know I'm passing like all my classes, except currently I'm passing all my classes, thank God. And I've got like an ace in the hole for my reading class, which I really don't like because I'm, the way it is. And then of course there's, the way it all works. But my writing teacher, my language arts teacher, is currently recovering from back surgery, and she's not in school. She's actually, at her house or whatever, at her house basically, because, she just had surgery and she's recovering from surgery. So obviously, as you guys would expect, as to be expected, what does that say? Exit to ground. Okay. So obviously, as you would expect, she's sitting there recovering, and since she's not there, we have substitutes who give us work that she grades. I'm very much worried that, I have a 75 right now. I'm scared she's going to put it all in at once, and either I'm going to have, like, one assignment that's considered a test grade, and it's just going to bring my whole grade down, or something like that. And that's, like, what scares me a lot. So obviously, I'm, like, kind of worried about that. But basically, other than that, she hasn't even put in the finals, so I'm like, oh. She hasn't put in the final exam. The last quarter, I got a C. All I really need for the final exam is a, I really want a B. Like, I think it was worth a B at least. All I really need is a C, but I'm hoping for a B, because basically if I get a C, or if I get a B, wait, hold up. Yeah, if I get a C, then I can get an F on the, for the fourth quarter, which is what I'm in right now, and I could still pass. But I'm hoping for is a B, so that way, if I do get an F for the third quarter, for the fourth quarter, then it would average it out as a C, I believe. Wait, B, B is a 2. B is 3 points. F is 0. So it'll be a 1.5, which is, I'm terrible with that kind of stuff. So yeah. But still, that's pretty much how it is. I'm kind of worried about that. I think I need a C, right? Or a B. Because, by the way, all I need is a D to pass. I just need a D at the bare minimum to pass all my classes. So if I get basically, let me just give you guys the rundown. If I get a D in every single class, every quarter, and I get a D on the midterms and the finals, I will still go to high school. Okay? But if I get one F, I'm done. I'm getting held back. So obviously that's not, that's not good. That's, very scary. Of course, I don't live by that logic. My logic is that I better get as high a grade as I can. But at the bare minimum, I better have a D, even though I don't want to. Okay? But yeah, basically I heard from my reading teacher that everybody who did our finals got a B at the least. Like, the lowest grade she got was a B. So basically I'm like, alright, I know for a fact I'm going to be passing that class. I'm passing my math and all that. So really and truly, my biggest worry is that. But of course, because if I did like fail that class, my reading class, then you guys better believe, ain't no videos gonna be coming through during the during summer break. Believe me, I'm gonna be freaking, dealing with crap. My science class, actually, I think I got a D. I think my reading class I had a C. Yeah, but my science class I got a D. But of course, my science grade, I can always bring that up. And either way, it's a D. I'm still passing. And as well as that, I'm pretty much guaranteed to pass this quarter because my science teacher was nice enough to give us study guides. She gave us 3 study guides, which were basically a whole crap ton of notes, and they hurt my hand. But on the bright side, those study guides are worth 3 test grades, or worth a test grade each. So basically, test grade is worth about 40% of our grade. I believe it's out of 40 or 60. Some large amount, basically. And basically, if we turn in all 3, we get a 100% test grade immediately. As long as we have the answers written in, because she went over them with us, then we get a test grade, 100% test grade, and obviously that's really good. So then I'll obviously be able to pass, even if I don't do anything else for the rest of the year, except for those 3 study guides, I'll still be passing. So that's kind of the way I see it, and I'm gonna be passing, and it's really just really good to know, basically. So yeah, as well as that, let me talk about some other stuff. I also got a ring recently and some other stuff like that, which I really do like. I got a nice ring for a few days ago, and it's really cool. I really do like it. It's a all gold with diamond cross in the middle ring, somewhere up on my shelf. But yeah. Sadly, tomorrow is Monday that I have to go back to school. I hate it, but what do I have to? What else? What do I expect? Basically, what am I supposed to expect? School. Pretty much supposed to hate it. If I like it, then it's there's no point in going, sort of thing. If I but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah. Other than that, I'll see. Let me think. What else is going on? Oh crap, my bad. Oh god, no. Okay. So yeah, basically, something a lot of people have been asking me to do that I really, I want to start doing more of. It's vlogs, because I don't do them as much. But again, it's harder to do. If you guys want to know more about my life, check out my Snapchat. I post pictures to my story and whatnot. Yeah. Let me look at the daylight time outside. Because when it gets darker out, I stop doing my videos. I go to, I go to do, other stuff like laying down in bed, taking showers and whatnot. Because yeah. But I do want to get some videos out there today, considering, I think I did a video yesterday, and I think I did a video Friday. But in the event that, because Wednesday is actually a test day, so last week Wednesday was a test day, and this week Wednesday is a test day. But basically, this week we have my math finals on Monday, so tomorrow I have math finals. Tuesday I have science finals, SSA, and Wednesday I have science finals, SSA. Thursday, I don't know what I have. I don't think I have any testing Thursday. And Friday, I have my math FSA, which is really weird. It's like part 2, which is really weird testing schedule. I don't know why it's the 1st or the 5th. It'd be smarter if they did On the first, my math FSA, and the second, my math FSA, and then the third, my science my SSA, and the fourth, my fifth, the SSA. Because, I mean, it just makes a little bit more sense to me, but, I mean, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah. So, also, I'm also thinking about, selling a couple of my vehicles to get the Insurgent that I'm just telling you guys about, not the Insurgent, the, Drift Tampa. Because I do definitely want to get a Drift Tampa, because, again, it's a very iconic car. It's the Ice Charger, and, of course, that's kind of a really cool car to me. Seeing it in the movie, it just seems like a really cool car. But, of course, it's a very expensive car in GTA 5 Online, and really and truly, I think that, and I said this in my last video, I think that Rockstar and whoever is, like, partnered with, Fast and Furious, I think it's Universal, or whoever, like Universal, I guess, or, Universal is who? Like, what I mean, like, Rockstar makes GTA, Activision makes, Ubisoft makes, Watch Dogs, Activision makes, insert game here, you know, Microsoft makes Minecraft, you know what I'm saying. Basically, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So basically, I think that the people who pay for and fund the Fast and Furious series, had a talk with, Rockstar and said, here, listen, you guys can pay us to use our vehicles, you know, the same exact kind of vehicles, same liveries, all that, in your game, and in exchange, you guys can pay us, we let you guys use our vehicles, and in exchange, you give us some money. And the reason for that is obviously the Insurgent. It is a very expensive vehicle. It's like $650,000. And I'm not gonna lie, it's worth it. And a lot of people wouldn't even think twice, like, oh, that's a Fast and Furious tank. That's Fast and Furious. But then there's others who are like, wait a minute, that looks a bit familiar. Alright, and then you realize that's the tank that Hobbs used in the Fast and Furious. And they're like, listen, you guys can use this, and you guys have to give us, let's say, 10% of the shark cards you sell. Or you guys have to pay us, you know, 5% of the shark cards you sell, or 6, 7, 8, some percentage of the shark card profits you get, some percent of shark card money you guys get as profit. So basically, if they make, let's say, let's say they make $10 million in shark card profits, after they've, of course, paid their developers, their, designers, and everybody else like that, after everybody's been paid and they have $1 million, or, $1 million profit, then they have to give the people from the Fast and Furious $1 million to further fund the Fast and Furious franchise, basically. Which, as dumb as that sounds, kind of makes sense, at least to me, okay? Because, again, GTA just suddenly, all of a sudden, started using vehicles that were from the Fast and Furious. The Ramp Buggy, the Wastelander, Han's RX-7 and Dom's RX-7. I think it was Honda Civics, 2 Honda Civics from Tokyo Drift. Brian O'Connor's Nissan Skyline. Let's see, what else is there? Dom's Charger. Let's see, what else is there? Let's see, what other vehicles? Going through my phone right now, on this game, let's see. Travel and Transport, sort vehicles by price. Looking at some, I don't think there was the Coil Brawler. Honestly, I think that the Coil Brawler was the beginning of it, and they had plans for the Fast and Furious 8, aka Fate of the Furious, to use this in it. I'm not exactly sure, I'm not 100% sure, but at the same time, again, that's kind of getting the tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist on. Same with saying the Corvette Classic. But I think that after they were added in the game and Rockstar got with them, they talked, they said, listen, we're going to use these 2 vehicles, we're going to try to use them in our Fate of the Furious movie to let you guys sell some shark cards to Fast and Furious fans, to buy these cars, and then obviously Rockstar was like, yeah, I think that's a good idea, and we'll give you guys like X amount of money, but we're going to keep it hidden, so that way people don't find out, and then purposely not buy these vehicles. So yeah, that's kind of getting the tinfoil hat on. But it kind of makes sense. So again, take that how you want to. But you guys have to look at it in the same way. The Declass Tornado Rat Rod. This vehicle right here is splitting image of Dominic Toretto's cousin's Chevy Bel Air. Okay? Once Dom is done with it, however, when Dom sees it, he takes it and he tears it apart, rips off the hood, rips off the fenders, breaks off the kicks off the bumpers, tears off the grill, and he makes it into the essentially rat rod, and he also adds in a wire that adds in a boost. Okay. Then as well as that, there is, adding in a little bit before the Fate of the Furious came out, the Declass Drift Tampa. And obviously, you guys gotta put some metal hats on there, because this same vehicle was used in Fate of the Furious, and it wasn't even commonly known until then. Okay. So going down a little bit more, let's go ahead and just, like other vehicles, you can see and look through a bunch of other vehicles that were added in. With Fate of the Furious, kind of the hype of Fate of the Furious. Holy crap, that was loud. I need to turn that down a lot. Alcatraz game, you'll see it in a second. Turn that down a little bit, turn it down to like 30. But yeah, you guys gotta put on the metal hat when you see this, like, right before Fate of the Furious was released. Or even, I think it was actually a little bit after. The Imponte Dukes, which is basically a 1970 Dodge Charger, was released, which is basically, which can create Dom's Dodge Charger. And so you guys got to kind of put the metal hat on there, tinfoil hat. So, and then going down even further than that, we see, the Vapid Blade. It's pretty much Dom's, was it a Bel Air or a, crap, what's the name of it? I can't remember. Chevy Bel Air or Chevy Impala? I think it was a Chevy Impala. It may have been, not a Chevy Impala. I can't remember what it is. It wasn't a Chevy Bel Air. It wasn't a Chevy Bel Air. Let me look it up. I'm gonna type in Chevy Pace Car. I don't think it was a Chevy Impala. Let me type in Chevy Pace Car. Because that's basically what CHEVYPASECAR. It is a... Okay, let me put in a year. Let me give like a 19... Let me put pace car. 2000. There we go. Chevy Monte Carlo. There we go. This is Dom's Monte Carlo that he gives his cousin in the beginning of the Fate of the Furious. Alright. That's what it is. Dom gives his cousin this car at the beginning of the Fate of the Furious. Okay. There we go. Now I got it. Alright. And then there's the Bravado Gauntlet, using the Fate of the Furious. Mitsubishi Eclipse, which can be used for Too Fast, Too Furious. A bunch of these cars. Like, I feel like Rockstar talked to them. They're like, yeah, we're going to put these in, yada, yada, yada. Exchange for yada, yada, yada. We make extra sales. You guys make some sales. We all make some money. And all around, it's about, good time. You know what I'm saying, guys? And yeah. I mean, but at the same time, with this kind of tinfoil hat on, at the same thing, Rockstar could have just been like, yeah, we want to add these vehicles in. They're pretty cool. And we'll add in some little Easter eggs. And they may or may not be, they could just, like, not be being paid by Rockstar, Like, they could just, like, not be paid by Rockstar and be putting them in and Fast and Furious movie makers or whatever just don't mind. Which obviously, could be the same kind of thing. And yeah. But again, that's, putting tinfoil hat on. But other than that, like this video if you guys like it. Share it if you like it. Like this video and comment below if you guys like me talking about, what's been going on recently in my life. By the way, that's my gamer tag right there in the... Let me actually remove my face so you guys can see my gamer tag. My bad. Advanced settings. Include video from PlayStation camera and broadcast. There we go. There we go. That's my game tag right there. Pause the video, zoom in, whatever you gotta do. But yeah. Like this video if you guys, I can't even do the thumbs up anymore. Like the video if you guys like it, share it, like it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make GTA 5 videos on, hold up a minute. Before I end out the video, no, I'm not ending out the video yet. I am not ending out the video yet. I'm making one last Fast and Furious car for my Fast and Furious collection. Because I am going to dedicate that whole garage right there to Fast and Furious cars. Like, eventually it's going to be full of Fast and Furious cars because I'm going to spend enough money on shark cards, buying these cars, you know, the drip Tampa and all that, and basically creating a Fast and Furious garage with like Tej's Lamborghini, the tank, you know, everything like that, and it'll be full of that. And basically, this is gonna have to be one of the cars because in the Fast and Furious 5 they had a bunch of 2010 Dodge Chargers that they used to pull a Bolt. So I'm gonna customize this real quick to become one of them 2010 Dodge Chargers. So let's go ahead and replace a vehicle to send into the other garage. Then we'll customize this a little bit up. So yeah. And this is going to be the last video I make today until Wednesday. Maybe not even Wednesday, however, because again, like I said, I have, oh my god. Hello? Hello? In a minute, I'm streaming, hold on. Okay? I didn't get a text message, and if I did, I'm still streaming. Like, I've been streaming for about 20 minutes. I need 5 more minutes, Mom. Bye. What the heck? I said I'm streaming. They clearly... Oh my god, you know, it's impossible. Okay, whatever. Alright, yeah, I very much apologize for that. I got a call from my mother. She's like, can you do the laundry for me? I'm like... Whatever. I'm about to end out the video anyways. This is like bonus parts anyways, so whatever. It's just really annoying when they do something like that. Because it's like, I can't edit that out of the video. So, you know, they clearly understand that. I've said it 20 or 30 times, and they just doesn't get through their thick skull, but whatever. So yeah, basically they were driving, I think it was, they were driving 2010 Dodge Chargers. Now, this is probably a 2006 or 2005 to 2008 Dodge Charger. 2010 had the 2 headlights, similar to the Bravado Buffalo S, but this one doesn't. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of customization. No, did not. Actually, yes, it did. It didn't have that little black thing, I don't think, but I don't know. Not gonna do that. Let's go to lights. Spend like $3 grand on that. I don't really mind. Let's get a plate. Do that. Respray. All right. It was a matte black Dodge Charger. Skirts. Oh, it's carbon. There's literally no difference that I can see. This is literally the worst spoiler, by the way. I mean, it does give you a traction bonus, so I guess there's a reason to get it, but really and truly there isn't. Transmission, no. Turbo, no. Wheels, wheel type. I can't remember what wheel type it was. Honestly, it looked kind of similar to this, but I don't think it was. Let me go ahead and look that up, though. Let me go to... I already have a tab open on my phone from earlier. 2010 Dodge Charger. Oh, crap. What's going on? 2010 Dodge Charger. 2010 Dodge Charger SRT8 Fast 5. That's what the kind of vehicles were. So let's look at the rims. So they were 5-spoke rims. Yeah. 5-spoke rims, okay. Let's get some 5-spoke rims in here. It would probably be under muscle, I think. Maybe. Okay, no. They were kind of similar to these, in fact. No lie. Something like that or that. No, that's 6-spoke. Ooh. That is $10,000 though. I am not willing to pay $10,000 for this vehicle. I would pay, you know, $8,000. Okay, you know, I'm basically paying $10,000 there. Might as well pay $10,000 flat for these, considering they completely resemble it. And let's wheel color. Oh man, that means I'm not gonna be able to tint it. Windows. So $5 grand, and look, this basically is the you know, Fast 5 Dodge Charger. I need to get some more money, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. Like the video, like, share, like it, and subscribe for more.